What's going on, gamers? We have some discussions here. Yeah, we're not done with the Steam Deck drama. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. This is going to be a different topic. The price compared to a PS5 Pro and how the value could at least justify where it's at compared to something else. Like, for example, the PlayStation 5 Pro costing $900 and giving you the PSSR 2 performance of in Cyberpunk, giving you the PSSR 2 performance you've seen in all the new updated games like 007. Don't get me started with Crimson Desert. No, you see what I mean? Like, when you take a look at that, Resident Evil Requiem, and then you try to get that equal on PC and say, build a PC that can do that and upscale to 4K, you need the 4K monitor. You're talking $1,500 minimum. There's some justification there. But for a console to be $900, I never wanted to see that. I'm not agreeing with that. But this is about the PS5 Pro versus the Steam Deck value that you're getting. There's no way that this device should be $950 compared to a device that could be $900 and absolutely melt it into the ground. And when I say melted into the ground, I'm like, it destroys it in so many angles. It's like 20 Steam Decks put together. You know what I mean? It's like, how is this even a comparison? You see what I mean? I just want you guys to think about this because we've seen the value that the PlayStation 5 Pro has provided. When PSSR 2 came out, the whole industry benefited. At $750, that was absolutely an amazing value because of how bad the PC market was in general. But even then, if the PC market wasn't as ridiculous as it was, you still have to pay that much around that for that PC. And we're not even talking about the 4K monitor. Because you're talking about frame gen. I said, no frame gen. Give me that performance without frame generation. And let me know if you're getting that 60 frames per second. And some games can go up to 120 without it. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. PSSR 2 is a huge game changer. Not only did it benefit PlayStation and console gaming, it benefited PC gamers in the AMD world as well and gave competition to NVIDIA. The PS5 Pro PSSR 2 is going to be powering a ton of exclusives. What is Steam Deck powering? Who wants to go get one? I'm trying to figure out. Why do you think it only sold 5 million in 5 years? Almost 6 now. I'm sitting here trying to see what the hell Valve is thinking, just to even think this is okay, because this frightens people with the Steam machine. It's like, what is the Steam machine gonna be, man? What do you think the real price of the Helix actually is gonna be now? I think you've been hearing a bunch of rumors. I think the Helix is gonna be like $1,500. I've been telling people that. And this market is bad, of course, but $300 increase, like we've seen some reasons here. Why did Nintendo only do $50? But the Switch 2 is way more powerful than this. And we're about to expose the most moronic comment I've seen lately on this subject. Are you ready? You're going to say, I cannot believe I'm actually seeing this. Are you ready to see this, guys? Become a member, like, comment, subscribe, leave a tip down below if you want to. Get ready. Dun, 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 dun. Remember, I said get ready. What's funny is the Steam Deck is actually way better than a PS5, easily worth the $50 extra. Man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I'm done with this video. I don't even want to finish the video, man. No. Oh, man. Did they really just say that? She said that the Steam Deck is a way better value than the PS5 Pro, and it's worth $950. This person just said that. Salty Gorilla. Maybe this is the female version. This is the dumbest comment I've seen since I've been doing YouTube videos. This is the dumbest person I've seen on the internet. We have to go put this splash. You got 67 people agreeing. This old device. Guys, I can't right now. I can't. This is something that would be worth a legit, genuine crash out. Are we reading this? Is this real? Makes me want to comment, but I'm not going to do it. That's why we got this video here. It's way better than the PS5 Pro, because we're talking about the PS5 Pro here. And it's worth the extra $50. This right here, over a Switch 2. Okay, over a Raw Galaxy. Oh man, this right here is the idiot comment of the year. You can't tell me it's not. This person, what is wrong with your brain? How are you this dumb? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Please tell me these are Twitter bots. No, because we've seen the Steam Deck sell out. The other guy's probably agreeing. Pro-life. He's laughing very hard. Co-partner. Why would he need to co-partner? I think you need to seriously think about that and reevaluate your consensus, your intelligence, your awareness on what you're really saying, price to price value comparison, as if the Steam Deck could generate a $1,500 PC setup. I didn't say anything about a monitor, by the way. That's the PC you kind of have to buy. Digital Foundry already did the analysis, and I've already seen comparisons in general, like the value that you're getting out of that. This is not trying to justify the Pro being $900. This is about the comparison between the Steam Deck and the PS5 Pro. And then, like, when you just see this, you see what I mean? How some of these people in the PC world, like, look at how... No point in trying to explain to Sony shows the benefits of a portable PC. Dude, you are an imitation of the Switch. Shut up with no exclusives. Your base is so dumb, it's not even funny. I'm telling you, see what I mean? This does not equate to intelligence. Talk about a portable PC. 720p at best performance. That's what a laptop is. It's a portable PC. It's been there. You can get like mini laptops. You can get iPads. You know what I mean? It's like you can get cell phones like that are way more powerful than that. They have no concept of playing games how you want to play them. I think anybody can play a game how they want to play them. Pick up the controller and play it how you want to play. Get a mouse and keyboard and play it how you want to play. Play it offline or online. Play it in a party chat. What are you talking about? This why nobody's agreeing with these morons. They eat the slop and like it. You're literally talking about this, and you're coming on a forum to agree, a post to agree with somebody that says that the 950 it should be more expensive than the PS5 Pro, and that it's way better. You're coming to agree with that and saying, not trying to explain, like you're not being the biggest shill right now doing that. See what I mean? This is why I say no thinking brain power there. I made the switch to handheld after Spider-Man 2. Never looked bad after learning to mod. Very well said. And you can play it on the PS5 Pro at 4K 60. That absolutely melts it in comparison. Let's see what happens when Spider-Man 3 comes out when you don't have it, or Venom. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to run it either. Rage bait for sure. LOL. No, it's not. Bro, really typed this. Yeah, this is this post right here. Yes. Both are DS. Okay, insane cope. The Steam Deck is a PS4 Pro at most. No, not even, bro. No, it's not. LOL. Yeah, okay, so here's some real comments here we're seeing. Yeah, I just literally cannot believe this is real. Going back down, let's take a look at some more comments. Yeah, you know, people are laughing. And the PS5 Pro has 2 terabytes included. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. 2 terabytes and extra 2 gigabytes of memory, if you didn't know that. The PS5 Pro actually has 18 gigabytes of memory and a 2 terabyte. That's why I tell people, like, when you think about what Valve was doing with the Steam machine, they're coming in the same manner. 512 and 1 terabyte. Yeah, no. You're not going to want to see the price of the 2 terabyte. I think we're talking about like $1,200 now. It's going to be really bad. Somehow people always forget that tiny little detail. That's what I'm saying. Wake up call. The Pro has a 2 terabyte and extra 2 gigabytes of memory. It does. Yeah. So, oh man, I don't know what to tell you. And not only that, it has all those exclusives, all those money hats. Not bragging about that. It has its own subscription base. Though I wish they wouldn't jack the price of that, but you don't get that option in the Steam world. So you can actually catch up on years of games that you missed if you just went and got a PS5 Pro right now, or a base. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can do this one fee and save myself hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And every exclusive that's coming out going forth, and GTA 6 coming out this year, you're going to be able to play at the highest settings because it's not going to exist anywhere else. And we've seen the price point value comparisons between PS5 Pro and PC. It got so good, the Xbox Series X became irrelevant, and everybody started comparing the PS5 Pro to PC now because it's there. And the only way the PC to jump away from it is to go to path tracing, because that's the only thing that puts it on a different platform. But how many people actually have path tracing capable PCs? We could actually play path tracing and get over 60 frames per second. That's a very low percentage, less than 10%. Grant you, easily. And then when we think about the Steam Deck, you have a 5 million install base. And that's not how many people are actually playing. It's way less than that. Cut that in half, right? Switch 2 launched and outsold you within the first month. I'm just saying, you know, it's like, you try to act like it's anything, like something important. You're just a shadow of the Switch 1 with no exclusives. So I have to say that. It's cool that you can play PC games third party. When it first came out, sure, but now it's kind of outdated big time. Doesn't the Steam Deck play more PlayStation games than the PlayStation 5 Pro? Can the Steam Deck play GTA 6 later? Sure. See, that's the thing. You're just talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. Tell me about something that people actually want to play that are coming out. We have to talk about the percentage of the whole gaming community. PlayStation has the biggest third party base in the industry, and they support the most. You can't really argue against that. But even then, we're getting back to the Steam Deck and the PS5 Pro. I want you to tell me what it has over it, because when the PlayStation handheld comes out, it's going to be cheaper than that, and it's going to absolutely destroy it. And I can make a whole nother video about that, talking about that. Look, the PlayStation folks can't use that as an excuse either. The price of the console is outrageous and doesn't even have games. It's cheaper for me to just buy PS4 Pro. What are you talking about? It doesn't have games. It has all Xbox games now. PlayStation 4 didn't have Xbox games like that. And it has all the third-party games you need. All the gotchas. And exclusives now only. And PSSR 2 for PS5 Pro to take things to another level. I'm trying to figure out what PlayStation is actually missing. Besides Nintendo's Switch 2 exclusives. Of course, you need that. And Nintendo 1 exclusives. Of course, you don't have that. That's why I have a Switch 2 for that. But the point here is that what does the Steam Deck have? The specs are so weak. It's much weaker than the Switch 2. It has no Switch 2 games. It has no PlayStation 5 games. Can't play. It's not getting any of the exclusives because Sony is done with it. You can't play games at amazing settings. Why would I not get a Switch 2? Because I can still get Xbox games on there. Just not all of them, but they're coming. Even some PlayStation games are on there. And I got all their exclusives. And I can get docked. And be a lot more powerful. And the Pro Controller is the real deal. And the future for Nintendo is actually very bright. I don't understand why I would choose to even look at that for that price. I can understand if Steam Deck 2 came out and they did that and they dropped it, boom, and it was right up. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? But yeah, Valve went Steam Deck 2 on us with the Steam Deck 1. Like, you know, it's like, no, what are we doing here? Oh man, I don't know what to say here. Watch out, they're coming for you. That's funny. One is portable and the other is not. Dude, it's about price point value. The Switch 2 is $450 still in the USA. 300 something in Japan. It's on exclusives. And it can get docked. You're not beating this no matter what, bro. So they're coming in here trying to defend this. All you had to do is say, this should never be this price. It's unbelievable. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment down below. As usual, this is actually a very funny post because it says a lot about everything. Price point value proposition. Remember, guys, we're going to remember this. Oh, he's got 70. Okay. We're going to remember this as the most embarrassing comment you would possibly ever see lately. I just still can't believe this comment is real. I really can't. Oh man, just when you think, and remember guys, it's by a PC gamer who's supposed to be more intelligent than people on consoles because they have something that can mod, if you're into it, play other people's games and then disrespect the world that it came from. Like that's supposed to show some sense of honor and integrity. Lie, cheat on games so you have more frames per second and lower MS on monitors, and then make posts like this, and then Steam Deck is actually sold out. If you haven't seen it, all you need to do is go over here. Steam Deck is actually sold out, as I did in my other video. Sold out again, this time in less than 24 hours after restocking. Steam Deck is sold out once again. Steam Deck back in stock, but a massive price hike doesn't bode well for the Steam machine. Yeah, it's sold out because they're intelligent, right? Yeah, why would you buy that? Later, y'all, and don't make an excuse saying it's all scalpers. Peace.